All right, in this video, I will be going on my computer screen in a minute, so the camera's changing in a couple seconds, and we'll be talking about the job opportunity of being a security guard. Now, as you can see from the title, this is one of the easiest jobs to get into. There's ways to build, a good resume and career in it, in a sense. However, from what I've learned, essentially, is that to become a security guard is like getting your driver's license. That's number one. And number two, security guard companies are always hiring because you always need security guards in various different type of places throughout the city of New York. And that's just for unarmed security guards alone. So let's check it out. All right, so as I shared here, right, as you can see, getting a security guard license is like getting a driver's license, and security guard companies are always hiring. So when I say that getting a security guard license is like getting a driver's license, if you go to Google and you Google security guard license, you'll find that for NYC and even in other states, but primarily here for NYC, you find that, as you see, it says the dos.ny.gov. So it's government regulated. So the same way when you get your driver's license, you're doing it through the government. Security guard license is being done through the government. So if you Google that, you'll find the link dos.ny.gov/security dash guard, or if you just go to Google and type in security guard license and look for the government website. Now, number two, to be a security guard unarmed, the requirements is to do an 8-hour assignment training and an 18-hour on-the-job training, and then also an annual 8-hour in-service training, right? So that's literally it in terms of training. Not 10 weeks, 5 weeks, 3 weeks, right? An 8-hour training, a 16-hour training, an 8-hour annual training. And essentially, the way that you go about getting the training done is through simply Googling security guard training schools near me, right? So if you just, or NYC. So basically, you put near me. You could also put NYC, right? Security guard training schools, NYC. But the reason why I put near me is because there are various amount of security companies, either the companies or training schools that do the training, and you find them, you call them. I don't really have anyone to recommend because some come up, some disappear, some, right. I don't really have any to directly recommend, but once you Google it, the companies pop up, and then you can find what's close to you and available to get your training requirements in terms of the 8 hours, 16 hours, and if you get your license, annual. After that, you'll be put in the system the same way your driver's license has a number, the same way your state ID has a number, your security guard license has a number. And then finally, if you just Google security guard jobs NYC, or like I shared before, if you Google like security guard jobs near me, things are just going to pop up. And as you can see all here, these are just job openings, right? Now, some of these are showing, 30 to 40, 20 an hour, 16, 18. The wage differs. Those are factors concerning, the security guard company, their contracts, the type of location. You don't really have to worry about that because what you're looking for is a job, right? And as you can see, all various different types of companies hiring for security guard. In terms of pay, there's one reality is that just don't think you're gonna jump in there and maybe get 30 or something an hour. Um, Most in terms of minimum wage is 15 to 20, and if you just get your license, and I think I'm gonna keep it real with you. Also, maybe based on your age, if let's say you're an 18-year-old, and I'll be making a video for 18-year-olds soon, and you don't have anything in your resume, you're probably gonna get minimum wage. There's somebody I know, they became a security guard for the first time last year. They're like 30 something. They're already getting 23 an hour, right? all various factors. But at the end of the day, even that person that I know, when I was telling them about getting a security guard job, they were like, really, I never thought about it. And just like that, did their training. Some companies do help you to get training done, and boom, now they work in a security guard job, and they got a solid job, full-time hours, benefits. Some pay weekly, some pay bi-weekly. Those are all based on companies and how they want to set up stuff. But overall, it is very simple to get your security guard license by just following instructions or just going to a security guard training company somewhere, and they'll walk you through everything, and they have their various costs and stuff, and you can figure that out.